Very good morning. This presentation is brought to you by Resonate International with a mission to leverage knowledge worldwide. The topic being covered is when blessings become precious. Ladies and gentlemen, a blessing becomes precious when its radiance begins to live beyond the moment of receiving it. Every action sets energy into motion. Every meaningful action also creates a field of response. When intention is pure, thought is elevated, and energy finds expression through wisdom, compassion, and courage, the action carries a special quality. Its energy enters another field, creates an impact, and something of that energy begins its return journey. In this subtle movement, giving and receiving become part of one living exchange. A blessing then becomes more than something received. It becomes energy entrusted to the soul for a meaningful expression. Modern science reveals how human behavior can influence neural activity, emotional states, relationships, and patterns of response. A thoughtful act can calm another nervous system. Compassion can create emotional safety. Meaningful contribution can strengthen connection and belonging. Ancient wisdom enters this same landscape through a deeper understanding of energy, intention, and dharma. Every action participates in an exchange. Energy moves through thought, emotion, behavior, and relationship, and the quality of what is expressed influences the quality of what returns. The inner state gives character to action. Pure intention refines the direction of thought. Coherent energy gives that thought greater strength. The five dynamos of physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and aspirational energy work together as an inner orchestra. Wisdom brings discernment. Compassion brings warmth. Courage gives expression. The inner sun gathers these qualities into a radiance that illuminates action from within. Then a deeper dimension of sharing appears. When a meaningful act reaches another soul, the receiving system can experience an elevation of energy. A kind word can restore confidence. A generous gesture can awaken hope. A responsible action can create trust. A creative contribution can open possibility. The energy moving outward can therefore transform the field into which it enters. That elevation can return to the giving system as emotional resonance. Resonance deepens connection. Connection can become a bond. A bond can gradually become transformative. When such sharing arises through dharma and divine companionship, it becomes a conscious participation in the larger cosmic energy system. The inner compass finds orientation through the cosmic compass. Communion with divine cosmic intelligence deepens the quality of the exchange. What moves outward carries more than action. It carries consciousness. And here blessing reveals its extraordinary character. Blessing can arrive as clarity, serenity, insight, renewed strength, compassion, courage, or a quiet expansion within. It elevates the inner energy system, and that elevation brightens the inner sun. As the inner sun becomes more radiant, its energy naturally seeks expression. Wisdom becomes action. Compassion becomes contribution. Courage becomes purposeful movement. A beautiful rhythm then emerges. Energy is received as blessing. Blessing becomes inner radiance. Radiance becomes meaningful action. Meaningful action becomes sharing. Sharing elevates another field. That elevation creates resonance, and resonance deepens connection. The cycle then returns enriched by every movement. The sun offers a magnificent image of this mystery. Radiance received, transformed, and continuously shared becomes its natural rhythm. In a similar inner rhythm, every blessing can become precious when its energy is allowed to travel onward. The soul receives, the soul generates, the soul shares. Through this movement, blessing becomes part of a larger circulation of grace. What's the way forward? The preciousness of a blessing can be discovered in its unfolding. A moment of clarity can enrich a decision. Renewed strength can strengthen a meaningful contribution. Compassion received can become compassion expressed. Courage awakened within can give another action its rightful energy. In this way, blessing acquires continuity. Its radiance moves from inner experience into thought, action, relationship, and contribution, allowing an ordinary moment to participate in something far greater. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, a blessing becomes precious when its radiance becomes energy for meaningful living. Grace received becomes inner elevation. Inner elevation becomes radiance. Radiance becomes action, contribution, and connection. Thus, what enters the soul as blessing can continue its journey through the life of action. In the revealed Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna offers these timeless words to those whose minds are always united with me in loving devotion. I give the understanding by which they can come to me. These words illuminate the deeper mystery of blessing. Divine grace can awaken understanding. Understanding can refine consciousness. Consciousness can elevate action, and elevated action can become an offering within the larger order of creation. The inner sun grows brighter. Wisdom guides its radiance. Compassion gives it warmth, and courage carries it into expression. And in such a state, blessing received becomes truly precious when its radiance becomes the energy for the next meaningful act. Good luck, best wishes, and God bless.